Hi and welcome to everyone. This is my first video and here's my HP Pavilion 8755C which I've rebuilt. Here's a couple of pictures of what it looked like long time ago back in 1998. That's as close as what it looked like when I first got it, with the original tags, original badges. And for more information on the specs, you're welcome to go to this website. I doubt that you're interested, but here's the website anyways, and here's another picture of it. I got this back in 1998. I was a little bit hyped because it had the brand new operating systems of Millennium Edition, which turned out to be crap. You see the original CDRW, which I used to burn lots of CDs, and a diskette drive, which is completely obsolete nowadays, but it's kind of nostalgia when you think about it. So it's kind of cool. I mean, it looks pretty complete. Here's some of the hardware that I added. I got a Radeon Diamond HD 6450 to upgrade the original video card. I also added the light on DVD-RW CD burner. I couldn't afford a Blu-ray, so this is the best that I could do at the time. And I also got the K-World hybrid TV tuner, which I used to edit some old videos. It's a pretty nice tool, pretty nifty. Here's the power supply. It's a Thermaltake 500 watt. Got a pretty good deal on it, only $50. I got these fans for the hard drive, which I didn't end up using, but I did put it in the front slot. Here's the SL1 Thermaltake dual fan. These are really great just to put on your PCI slots. And last but not least, here's the motherboard. And as you can see, it came complete. It came with the fan, it came with the CPU, of course the motherboard. It came with the rear grill for all the cables, for all the inputs. And I also got 2 gigabytes of RAM memory, which I thought was great, and it fit right in with my old case, luckily, so I thought I was happy about that. So as you can see, I have the whole Back to the Future theme to my computer, because I kind of feel like it's the right type of, it's the appropriate type of screen, you know, being the fact that I updated a very old computer in 1998. I'm just going to go over a couple of the features. As you can see, I got pretty much the original face and the original case, original LED lights. I did remove the CDRW and replace it with the DVD-RW. I didn't put in these card readers and media readers, and I put in the fans that you can see right now briefly. As you can see, I kept the original badges. It's got a Pentium 3 and Millennium ME, but I also added the new badge for the core, the dual core too. Here's the rear of the computer, and you can see that again it's got the original tags and everything. It's just a brand new motherboard, and you can see the input in the back. Currently I have my hard drive plugged in, and then the really cool LED light that comes from that dual fan in the rear. It's also got my brand new video card, which I put into my LCD television. I really love this feature on the old case because there was a spot where you can put all your CDs so they wouldn't be laying around everywhere, and I'm glad that the case has it because I still use it, you know, close to 12 years ago, you know, but I still use it. Here's the side panel, and I'm gonna get a chance to open it for you. I did add in brand new screws. The old ones just were kind of a pain, so I just decided to buy these really thick handle screws. It's easier to remove the side panel for the case. I'd like for you to take a look at the inside. I will say it's a little difficult because it is a little snug. I did have to work my magic with the cables, try to make them all fit so that it wouldn't take away a lot of ventilation from the motherboard. I was able to remove the cables away from the motherboard and the CPU, so it has very good ventilation. So you can see the fan there. That white part that you saw at the top, that came with the original case, that part right there. And it was actually turned out to be great because that vent has a fan at the end, and it goes directly on top of the CPU, so I'm getting double ventilation right there. And that is the view that you would see from the side. Here is another feature on my case. It's there used to be a USB and some kind of drive. I took those parts out, as you can see them on the floor, in my carpet. They were pretty much obsolete with the new motherboard, so I took those out. Here's the front faceplate again. As you can see, the DVD drive was replaced. I mean, actually the CDR-W drive was replaced with a brand new DVD-R drive. I got the fans going. There's no hard drive in there because I couldn't fit it, but I left the fans anyways because I guess they would cause more help rather than harm if I left them. And this is the real cool part. I mean, there is a hole there which I plan to have a plexiglass or vent put in there, but eventually I'll get this whole project complete. Here's the original hard drive. I love the fact that this is so sturdy. It's got a piece of steel in the back, or aluminum, and nowadays you see the new hard drives and they're mostly plastic. This is the original motherboard and CPU. As you can see, it's really outdated. I mean, it's got your basic stuff in it, but you don't have too many USB ports. Here's the old grill that went in the back plate. And here's a couple of other PCI slot, I guess, dummy plates that go in the back. And here's another, I think that went into the diskette drive. And here's the original DVD drive that came with the computer. We got a CDR-W and a DVD drive. I remember I had a DVD drive like that before I ever had a DVD player, so that was kind of cool. I was able to watch movies on that. What I like to show you is how it starts up. So as you can see, it starts up. I have it connected to my LCD, so you'll see it boot right now. I wouldn't expect it to boot very fast. I mean, dual core 2 it's a pretty good processor, but it's not the fastest, and I really wasn't concerned with fast with this build. As you can see, I got both XP and Windows 7 because I was able to get 2 hard drives in there, so I can use both programs, both operating systems. I usually use the Windows 7. I mean, obviously, because it's the most modern and the easiest one to use. You see Windows 7 booting up. It does take a while, but we'll cut to it. And here you go, the home screen. A lot of the question usually is, why would I rebuild an old computer? You know, it's probably about 12 years old. Well, basically the reason I would do it is because of, number one, it was my first PC, so I think I owed it that. Second, I believe that these computers will be desirable in a couple of years. I mean, I guess I see it as nostalgia. I mean, this was my first PC. It was locked up in a garage for about 6 years. I was this close from getting rid of it, you know, donating it at your local thrift store or Habitat for People. And I guess something just kept on stopping me from throwing it out. I remember that at the beginning I tried working my magic with the motherboard, the original one, and it didn't really help too much because when it ran XP it just was very, very slow. I remember going to Fry's and asking for some parts, and they said, no, we don't carry that, and you know, your computer's too old, and you know, for the same money you can get yourself, you know, a really fast setup. And you know, I really wanted to be committed to this project. When push came to shove, I mean, I eventually decided on a dual core for the right price. I mean, I was willing to take a gamble on this case, and it turned out great. The ventilation isn't the best, but I think the temperature on my computer is pretty good. I mean, overall it runs at a constant 40 degrees Celsius, so that's not too bad. But if, you know, would I advise someone else to take on this type of project? Well, I mean, if you have a passion for it, I definitely do. I didn't want a brand new computer, and when I saw the opportunity to get something that wasn't that expensive, I went for it. This project in total didn't cost me more than, I would say, $150, maybe $200, and with the man hours that I put in, I don't think it was bad at all. I would like to thank my father-in-law for helping me complete this project. At the beginning, I really hit the wall when it came down to installing the operating system, and he really tried to help me out, and we spent a couple of hours figuring it out, but finally he knew what to do, and we kind of worked together on it, and that was a great time. And I would also like to thank my wife for letting me take on this project. I'm sure that it was kind of a burden for her to see me, spend so much time on my computer as opposed to spending time with her. But I do appreciate her being so understanding. And for any of you that enjoy this video, please leave me comments. Subscribe to my channel. I got a bunch of other interesting things that I'm posting for those who have exceptional tastes. And I hope to post some more stuff soon. And for those out there, I hope you enjoy my video and have a good one.